Today we have Faora versus Typhoid Mary. Who wins? Well, let's find out. Now these two characters are actually very similar. They're both serial killers technically. Yes, Faora in the comics is actually a serial killer. And same with Typhoid Mary. And they both hate men, etc., etc. So it's now Faora is obviously physically superior. She's stronger than Mary. I mean, Mary got defeated by Black Panther and Daredevil. And those characters are nowhere near as strong as Faora. Faora is obviously faster. I mean, she can literally fly. However, Mary is at least more durable, considering that Faora is not like Superman. Meaning, in terms of durability, they're not even. Where Faora Typhoid Mary would be at least somewhat more, more durable than someone like Faora. Sorry if I'm mispronouncing it. Now, one thing about these fights, especially Kryptonian fights, is fighting abilities. And this is where Mary takes the easy advantage. Typically goes up against Daredevil and holds her own very well. Faora goes against Wonder Woman and doesn't do nearly as well as she technically should. Now you could say, well, it's Faora's abilities that could get her to victory. Not really. Now, Mary has one edge over Faora, and that is her fire abilities. Before Mary does her fire attack, Faora would just underestimate her and just say, oh, well then she's just a normal street fighter. Well, that's not true, actually. Mary is actually a mutant who, with split personalities, I think, where one person has the axis of fire and hates all men. I think one is Bloody Mary, and I think Typhoid. I think those are the names. I know one is Typhoid and the other is Mary, but I'm not sure if it's Bloody Mary. That's another one. I know there's another one. I just don't know the name. Faora. Okay. Faora isn't, like I said before, Faora is not as experienced as Superman. So Typhoid Mary would really just instantly set her on fire. Or, well, not set her on fire, but her fire attacks will be in surprise, not to mention her fighting abilities. So she could set Faora on fire and do her fighting abilities. Now you could say, well, can Faora go and put her in the sun? Yeah, but Faora isn't that, dark. That would be like what Joker or Reverse Flash would do if they had the Kryptonian abilities. They're like, oh, I'm just gonna fly towards the sun. Legit, I don't think even General Zod or Faora are, that level of crazy dark. So, who wins? Well, I have to say, I'm gonna give the victory to Typhoid Mary, who's gonna win 6 times out of 10, where Faora is only gonna win the other 4 fights. Typhoid Mary would win the vast majority of their fights. But what do y'all think? Do you like my video? Please like this video, share this video with your friends, and hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and I'll see you all next time.